Hey, hello. This is kind of a weird video to like begin with because I haven't uploaded in like what, almost 6 years now. So I'm just gonna pretend that all the videos that I've made in the past up until this point are just non-existent, and I'm just gonna start fresh as like a new creator. The reason I'm starting like after so long, like why I'm making this video, why I like all of a sudden decided to come back with like some videos that I've been making. If you if you if you saw like any of my shorts that I've created recently, then I originally started with that, and then I just decided to make this video afterwards. I currently have another short that's currently in the making right now that's going to be released later today or tomorrow. But I just decided to change things up and just talk to you, like just talk about things that like relate to us, and like with what I've been doing, my departure, why I've like left for so long, and I kind of just want to like build a connection. I want there to be a connection between us, just so that like you can get to know me more as a person and things like that. So first off, I want to say, yeah, I have been gone for like 6+ years, a very, very long time for a content creator. Like, I doubt anyone is going to know me, from the videos that I used to make back in the day, or me as being a Roblox developer. So I just want to say the reason I'm starting fresh is because, first of all, I'm currently studying in one of my colleges, and I just want to be able to feel like I want to make an impact on people's lives just by bonding over like things I love, like talking about like the Roblox's past, because I've been a very long time Roblox player, and like I've poured in so much time into Roblox. Like, I joined back in early 2011, like February 2011, something like that. And so like I've basically spent more than half of my life on this platform, and I still kind of do come back to this platform every now and then. Like, I haven't been very consistent with being active in the Roblox community for the whole time that I've been on this platform, like 12-ish years or so. That's a very long time, and like when you've spent that much time on a platform, like there's just like so many things that so many things you wish you didn't know, and like there's still things for me to discover, because like there's news about things that happen on Roblox every day that I don't like keep track of, because I kind of disassociate with myself with Roblox every now and then. I'm not always active with everything that goes on. So my online persona, I guess if you want to call it, has primarily revolved around Roblox. Like, there have been like other interests of mine that I've made content over the years, like Minecraft. I've made Minecraft videos a lot back in like 2015, 2016. And I was a big fan of Geometry Dash. Like, I would basically upload videos where I would just record myself completing some of like the big RobTop challenges, or the really hard RobTop levels, like Deadlocked. I think like there was some other ones, like Theory of Everything 2, and then there was Club Step. Like, those were the three hard ones, like the three demon level ones. Like, I definitely remember I did record when Geometry Dash came out with their newest update in 2017, where they introduced like that spider where you're able to just like go up and down, like in an instant. It was kind of like the ball, but instead of like going in like a slow motion, it would just be instant. And they introduced that with their level called Finger Dash, and I remember recording that video and uploading it, but I never made it public. I kind of just like, I made it public and then I unlisted it, or I just made it public and never published it. I don't know. I don't know what it was, but I do remember that when I made that video, it was around the time that I was slowly starting to stop making videos, because I stopped around like the summer, mid 2017. I think like that's when I stopped making videos, until like I started making this one, and then I decided to like come back, make videos again. But I don't really know where I'm gonna go with this. Like, I kind of just want to like sit down and like talk, you know? Like, I'd be glad to like take in ideas, but like I'm kind of just like doing my own thing, figuring out what kind of content I want to do, because clearly there's still some stuff about Roblox that I'm very passionate about, and that's why I figured like the way I can start coming back to my YouTube channel is to do more Roblox related content, because I still love Roblox. But like at the same time, I don't want to be those kinds of YouTubers who just like tries to go in for the cash flow of like just playing games, making brand deals with like other companies to be able to like get as many viewerships and subscribers as possible. I don't want to be that kind of YouTuber. I want to be like the kind of YouTuber who's just real with his audience, you know? Like, I want to be able to build connections with my audience, and I don't really care too much about the subscribers or the views. Like, I just want to be able to build genuine connections with the Roblox community through whatever means necessary, whatever I feel like is right for me, and whatever I like to do. And the way I would start with that is by making like this weird, like long podcast styled video. I don't really know what this is, but I'm just trying to do whatever works in the moment. I'm just like going for whatever I think are the right steps. So that's kind of like my thought process. That's the whole reason why I decided to come back. Another reason was one of my friends who I've been friends with for a very long time. He also has a YouTube channel. He has like roughly about like 400 subscribers or something like that. Like he's been uploading videos every now and then. Like, he hasn't been very consistent with uploading videos, but he has been uploading videos every now and then. Like maybe like one video or two videos a month. Like, he hasn't been very active, but as of recently, he's been doing like a lot of live streams. Like he's been doing like Pokemon Nuzlocke live streams. Like, he's been trying to become like an influencer or like a streamer. He's trying to be like a full-time streamer. Like, he's been pushing at it very hard to come back and make content and to like get somewhere with it. So in a way, like, after I've been seeing that's kind of been firing me up to be able to come back and just like make my own content. I've also been like talking with him. He said like it doesn't matter. You don't have to have like a grand opening in your YouTube channel. You can just like come back and just like record and post whatever you want, because at this point nobody knows me. Okay, I've been off the radar for so many years that like I'm pretty sure at this point when you hear the name Brawl Battle, it doesn't associate with anything, because I've just been gone for a very long time. I've been like focusing on myself, my missions, my purposes, my objectives, IRL. Like, I've been doing other things. I haven't really been an online influencer or persona or whatever you want to call it for the longest time. Like, the last thing I did with my Brawl Battle handle was just create like a game with like my friends that didn't really work out all too well. Now, don't get me wrong, I had a lot of fun with it, but the thing is that it didn't really work out too well. So what I did get out of that was enjoyment for the game that I was producing and having a great time with my friends. I didn't gain commercial success, but I just really enjoyed the thing I was doing with my friends. Like, it was basically like doing a social event every day with my online friends, and we would just like hop onto calls, and we would just like goof around a lot of the time and get a lot of work done with like this game that we were making. This Roblox game wasn't very practical in terms of commercial use. What I mean is that like it wasn't very practical for like monetization. Like, we knew that it wasn't going to do as well because it was kind of outdated, but we kind of just like decided to make it anyways, because it was like my friend's dream ever since he was in like middle school to be able to make this game. And so like I was the scripter, then we had like two builders and a UI designer, and like we had like some other people who like helped with like the small details, like creating like the game icon and thumbnails and stuff like that. And so that was just a whole lot of fun. Like, we barely made anything off of that. We made like 100, 200 Robux, maybe like even 1,000. I don't even know how much we made, but it was like something so small that wasn't like worth our time in terms of like gaining a profit. But at that point, I didn't really care. I just loved the fact that we made a game, and I had so much fun when we were making it in the summer, that I will take that over like any like revenue that we wanted to chase, like when we were making this game, which we didn't unfortunately get. So that was like pretty much like the last like monumental thing that I did with my online persona as Brawl Battle or whatever. So, and that was last summer. That was the summer of 2022. So that was a long time ago. Like right now we're in April, so it's almost about to be the next summer. So I'm coming back to this channel with the idea that I want to start a new purpose. I want to be able to grow a connection with my audience. I want you to know me as a person so that we can also talk about these things that we can like bond over. And I kind of just want to be like, I kind of just want to be like myself, you know? And what I've been saying before is I've been on this platform for a very long time. And like I'm kind of like rambling on about like a whole bunch of things. Like I like this video isn't very structured. I'm kind of just going off of like a few notes that I've taken. But it's not really going to be edited. It's not really going to be, you know, perfected. It's not going to be like cut and super well built or anything like that. I'm kind of just like hitting record, looking at like a few notes, and then that's basically the video. Like I like what I want to get out of this is a connection, not really like viewers or subscribers or likes or comments or anything like that. Like I don't really care about all that. So with that being said, that's pretty much been me in terms of like what I used to do. I'm like starting fresh, so I'm trying to figure out what kind of content I'm trying to make. So that's why I'm just trying a whole bunch of things, and I hope you guys can stick around for that. But yeah, I think I've been talking too much about myself. Like originally this was titled what was it titled? It was titled Let's Chill and Talk About Roblox, which I've been talking about Roblox, but I think I've been talking too much about myself personally. So I think like the first thing I want to talk about with Roblox is how I've been a long time Roblox user. So there's been so many things that I've experienced and so many things that I just want to bond over in terms of like old Roblox. And the first thing being like there was like these videos I used to watch back in the day, like there's these old Roblox blooper videos that were created in like 2007 to 2009. Like these were some really, really old Roblox content that were created by some of like the most notable creators today. Well, not today, but the most notable creators back in the day. And they were considered like one of the first Roblox YouTubers to be popularized. Like one of them being Flesk Jerda. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name correctly, but like he was the GOAT. Okay, he was like one of the first creators on Roblox to create content on YouTube. He was classified as one of the first big Roblox YouTubers, and that's a pretty big title to have. Like he would make these bloopers of just like I don't know how to describe this kind of content. It's basically just like gameplay footage of like old Roblox games back in like 2007, 2008, 2009, and he would basically just like put random audio clips, music, sound effects or whatever, and he would put text over the video too. It was kind of just like an entertaining video where he just like does random stupid stuff and just like adds in an audio clip every now and then. Like somehow they were kind of entertaining. I don't know how they were, but they were. Like back in the day, like this was the kind of content that people used to consume. It was just so nostalgic, even for me when I used to watch these videos. Like I wasn't there like all the way back in 2009, 2010. I joined in 2011, and I only discovered this kind of content like 2013, 2014, 2015. Like I used to watch these videos, especially from Flesk Jerda. Like there's other YouTubers who also used to make Roblox bloopers, but I don't know their names, but I do know they exist. But Flesk Jerda is the most common one when you think of old Roblox blooper videos. Like a lot of themes that would be prevalent with old Roblox was like Mario, Sonic. There would be like you would have like Scatman videos. Like if you know that one song, I'm a Scatman man, skibidi-bidi-ba-ba-da-ba. there would be like that one. Like I remember that was a very popular Roblox music video back in the day. Like that was another thing. Roblox music videos back in the day hit different compared to the ones that you have today. Like the ones back in the day are just so nostalgic. Even if you watch it today, you can like feel the nostalgia. I don't know how you can, but you just can. It's like, it's kind of weird, but like when I watch it today, like before making this video, I was like also I was like watching these old Roblox blooper videos, and I was just sitting there like thinking so nostalgically, like, dang, these videos hit different back then. Like these videos were top tier nostalgia. And so like I loved these Roblox blooper videos, Flesh Jarida, the ones that involve like Mario or Scatman, or like anything that was like old gaming related, because I'm kind of like a Nintendo nerd, or like an old video game nerd kind of person. So like when you associate old Roblox with like Bloopers and Mario and Sonic and like all of those other like old video game character related stuff, like I kind of just like have like a huge nostalgia trip over. And so like I personally really enjoyed those videos. And another thing I really enjoyed back in the day was the simplicity of Tycoons. Like you would, in Roblox Tycoons, you would basically, like a lot of things were based on your imagination. Like for example, there'd be like this one tycoon kit that you would use, and I'm not talking about like one of the current tycoon kits that you use nowadays, like Zed's tycoon kit or Bereza's tycoon kit, where it's like you would have droppers drop like some kind of collectible. It would go into the furnace, and then you would like step on like a pad to be able to collect money. Nowadays, like it's very concrete and you know what you're looking at. So when you have like a dropper, it would look like a dispenser or like a miner or something, and then it would drop like actual stuff that relates to the tycoon, the theme of the tycoon that you're playing, and it would drop into the furnace, and then you would have like a visualized collector to be able to collect all of your earnings. But back in the day, a lot of Roblox games, like a lot of things that you would do in a Roblox game was very like abstract, because the buildings back in the day weren't that advanced. And like the mechanics weren't that advanced either. Like the scripting was pretty limited back in the day. So what you would have is you would have these same exact tycoon kits, where basically you would have like an invisible block that would like sit on top, and then you would have an invisible dispenser of just 2x2 gray blocks that you probably inserted in like 2 seconds in Roblox Studio out of the toolbox. That part would make contact with another part. Okay, and when this part made contact with this other part, then it would be added to a counter on like this weird like 4x2 block, which the player would just stand on, and then you would earn that money. Like that money would be added up to your bank account, a counter or whatever, and like you would just like keep stepping on like these other blocks to create more blocks. Like that was kind of like the basic idea. Like somehow, like as a kid, like this formula for tycoons, it just worked for me as a kid. Like the thing that was so simple about these Roblox games was that like the buildings were like didn't need to be anything fancy or complicated. It was just like it was basically just a really basic Lego game that didn't need that much artistic creativity in it at all. Like you would just play the game for the mechanics, and that's pretty much it. Like, not to mention that music also wasn't that big in Roblox back in the day, because back then Roblox used to upload audio to the website without the permission of the users to be able to upload audio themselves. Like back then it was just Roblox uploading like 40 audio files, and those were all of the audios that could be used throughout the entire website. You couldn't create your own audio, so a lot of Roblox games back in the day used some of the same audio and music. Like there was like this playlist that I saw on YouTube that was just titled Old Roblox Music / Sound Effects, and I recognized like at least half of them because they were used so frequently in like almost every Roblox game I would play. You would have like Sword of Flesk Jared, no, Sword of Fjors. I don't know how you say it, but like I think like if you've heard that name, you might know like what I'm talking about. You have that one. You would have Caramel Dancin', like that's like such a throwback banger. And then you have like the Super Mario 64 Bob on Battlefield theme. You would also have like Fire Emblem songs. You would have Final Fantasy songs in there. Roblox also wasn't too strict on copyright as well. That's also what the beauty of old Roblox music was that you didn't have to worry about copyright, and it was a lot of songs that everyone could relate to as well. There's just something so nostalgic about that. Like I remember in a lot of roleplay games, you would have like Caramel Dancin' play while people would roleplay as I don't know, hotel receptionists. You would roleplay as like having a family. You would have like these really broken morphs where you can like morph as a dog or a duck and things like that. Like a lot of roleplay games had the same morphing tool. Like that's another thing. You had these tools where you would just like kind of morph into like something, whatever you wanted it to be. And that was really cool. Kart ride games, like there was like some kart ride games that I used to play. It was like Kart Ride into SpongeBob. Like you had like, imagine taking the kart ride games you have today, but like it's literally like copied and pasted as like the same like basic kart ride kits, and you would just go on a cart and then you would just like constantly hit like the increase button to be able to go through the whole track, block everybody's way of like finishing the game and getting eaten by like some character or some theme or something like that. Like it was so stupid, but like as a kid, like I'm not gonna lie, I used to play these games. But there were a specific kind of kart ride game that I actually did enjoy, and it was called Ride Tycoons, which essentially what you would do is you would obviously start a tycoon like any normal tycoon. You would earn money, and what you would do is you would slowly build like a cart ride essentially. So it was a tycoon about building a cart ride, and the way you would complete this game is by buying all of the tracks to be able to complete the cart ride, and then that's how you would win the game. You would buy all the buttons, you would earn enough money, buy all the buttons, and then you would cart ride until the very end, and then you would step on like a plate to be able to get a winner's badge. Like those were really cool. I actually liked Kart Ride Tycoons more than I did with regular kart rides, because with Tycoons, it felt like I was progressing way more for a tycoon. And it was such a simple premise, too, that I just really liked them. I remember there was like a lot of Kart Ride Tycoon games that were very popular. And they were all created by one person, which I don't know who made them, but I definitely know that there was a lot of kart ride games that I used to play back in the day made by the same person. And so that was like one of my early childhood memories with like Roblox when I initially played the game. And I definitely remember that was actually like one of those Kart Ride Tycoon games was actually like where I made my first ever friend on Roblox. And so that was like a memory I'm never gonna forget. But like, you know, it kind of sucks now that I discovered this like 2 years ago or 3 years ago, where my first ever friend on Roblox, I ever since that day, like ever since 2011, in like one of those Kart Ride Tycoon games, I would friend him and he would friend me back. And so we were friends all this time. Even to this day, we're still friends. But here's the thing. He's been inactive for who knows how long. I think ever since like 2012, 2013, he's been inactive for so many years. So basically, I became friends with him on Roblox, and then like we kind of just like never chatted ever again. Like I think we would play like another game here and there, but like after like 2 or 3 weeks of initially being friends, we kind of like lost touch, and we didn't socialize or play any games together afterwards. And so like the last time I remember him being online was like 2012 or 2013. And he's been inactive for all that time. So I was like, okay, he probably moved on as a person and he's not playing Roblox anymore. Great. But here's like a sad truth that I came to discover 2 years ago. I think this was like summer of, actually, I'm not gonna lie and say like when I think I remember this. Like I definitely know this was like a while back. This was a few years back. I saw that my friend was online and I was like, oh, so he came back. I was very surprised about that. He actually came back to the website, and I was really excited because he was playing a game called like Cart Ride into Granny or something like that. Like if you know Granny is like this popular mobile game that came out like a few years ago, and that's what influenced Piggy to be created on Roblox. But yeah, it was like Cart Ride into Granny or something stupid like that. So I was so excited to be like, okay, I haven't seen this guy in like literally like years, 8 or 9 years. It was so crazy how long it's been since I've seen this guy. So I wanted to join him in game and just like talk to him, being like, hey, like, do you remember me from like back when we used to play Roblox back in 2011? Like I wanted to do that. And so what I did is I joined his game. And then what I was met with was a copied and pasted obby filled with so many game passes and things like that. And then like I was basically in the starting area, and I saw that there was like 8 or 9 or 10 newly created looking accounts that was all just standing in the spawn point. And then I see my friend, who was also one of them, just standing at the spawn point. And it hit me hard when I came to the realization that this is a game that somebody made that was like a copied and pasted obby cart ride game, and they had the power to like take all these accounts that were like compromised and just put them inside of their game so that it can like inflate on players. And I came to the realization that my first ever friend was one of these compromised accounts. So my old friend no longer had access to his game and was hijacked, broken into, and is now one of these bots, compromised accounts that just like joins these games to promote like these low efforted games that like don't deserve to be on the front page at all. And I was like so heartbroken when I saw that. Like, it was so upsetting to see. Like, I knew there was something weird for my old friend to just all of a sudden come back after like 8 years of inactivity, to just see him play a lowly efforted cart ride tycoon game, that not tycoon, a cart ride obby game or whatever, that like he would just join along with like all these other compromised accounts. And now my friend who used to be on that account will no longer gain ownership of like playing that game, of like being part of the account and playing on Roblox. And so like that, at that point, like it hit me hard. Like I realized that like, okay, there was no chance I was ever gonna connect back with this person, and like I should have just stuck with like how things used to be, where I was just never gonna be able to socialize with this guy again. So I've accepted that fact, and I think like he's still in my friends list, but I've like disassociated myself with him for all these years that there's kind of just no point. I don't really care anymore. But how long has this recording been going on for? It's only been going on for 29 minutes. I don't really know like what else to talk about. I guess like another thing that I can also reminisce on is like those build to destroy kinds of games. Like, you know back in the day we used to have these games that are called that allowed you to build the game like in this like separate mode. Like Roblox games used to have 2 modes. Like one of them was like play, and then the other one was like build, and then of course the third one was edit was just like basically creating a Roblox game through Roblox Studio. But more importantly, there were 2 distinguishable game modes for any game that you created on Roblox. It was play, and then there was build. Build is a feature that is no longer used in Roblox games. Like what build essentially was that when you created a Roblox game, you can get inside of this build mode where you would join the game normally, but you would be given like an assortment of like 9 building tools, which you can like build, edit, destroy, clone, and all that sort of stuff. Like any game that you were in that allowed building, you could just go in and then build, and then you could show that off to your friends or any other people in the server. And it was kind of just like private servers of you just, it was public servers of you just building stuff inside of the game that you were playing. And I think that was a really cool feature until like it got really annoying when people just decided to destroy your builds, and then whatever you built or destroyed would save across all Roblox games or all servers featured in that Roblox game. And so like I think like because of that, Roblox deleted, or they removed the build feature because it was causing too many issues. Too many people were getting griefed on. And so like that's why in order to not have that happen, Roblox just decided to get rid of the build feature entirely, because I think like they started to realize that there was no point in having a play feature and a build feature at the same time, when you can probably just implement your own build feature in your Roblox game, and that is something you can do when you just play a game on Roblox. And I feel like that kind of just took away a lot of like the sandbox aspect of Roblox games. Like it very much so was similar to Minecraft in terms of like the sandbox nature of it. Like it was like so Wild West back in the day that you could just go onto one of these Roblox games and just like build whatever you want using like the build tools that were given to you, and like you had more free reign of like creativity. Now obviously Roblox games nowadays still have like creative games where you're able to express your artistic creativity, but it's like very structured and very like non-exploitable, that like it's more like structured, it's more fixated in the Roblox game that you're playing, and not any other Roblox game that's on the website. I've been talking for a long time. Like I am an introvert, so like after talking for a long time, like I just get really tired. Like that's kind of just like what happens when I talk for a very long time, is that I just get like so tired. I don't know if that's how it is for you, but that definitely is how it is for me. But like I said, I just want to like bond over the past, because the past is something you can never re-experience. You can only talk about your experiences and not exactly relive those experiences. Because any changes that are made now cannot be reverted back, unless Roblox were to actually like bring back these changes, but that would probably like kill off the website for whatever reason. I don't know why. I also just like to talk about it, you know. Another thing I enjoyed about old Roblox was egg hunts. Now, again, I wasn't like an old Roblox egg hunt player. Like I definitely know like one of the first egg hunts that were to ever appear in Roblox was in like 2009 or 2010. It was like somewhere around there. It was like one of those 2 years. And I wasn't very active with Roblox events in general when I first started playing Roblox in 2011. It was until like 2014 that I like actually started, until I like actually discovered that Roblox events were a thing. Like I actually just had no idea Roblox events were a thing until like 2014. I definitely remember one of the first events that I participated in was like the Winter Games of 2014. Like this was where I got like a scarf. This was where I won like a festive Valkyrie helm that's like really rare nowadays, and I was lucky to be like one of those people back in 2014 to be able to win those kinds of things. And it's a pretty sick item too if you wear it today. But I didn't start playing my first egg hunt until 2016. Like everything up until 2016, I have no idea like what my like what it was exactly like, other than like from looking at videos and experiences from other people talking about their experiences with previous egg hunts. But me personally, I have not experienced previous egg hunts. I only experienced the egg hunts from 2016 and onward. Like I know in 2013 that was like one of the best egg hunts Roblox has ever given to like old players, but I never experienced it. 2014, I definitely know it was filled with so many bugs because Roblox was trying to experiment with generated terrain, and that made the egg hunt like such a buggy mess that like everybody just didn't like it. It was like so terrible. And then 2015 was also not that great of an egg hunt, because it was kind of like the style of like how Roblox events used to be back in like the 2015 to 2019, 2020 era, where like it was basically like free advertisement to like already created games, where Roblox would just pick like 3 already created games by other developers and just like have events go on in those games. Like for example, Ripple mini games used to have like an event where you'd like play like a couple mini games, and then you would have to like wait for like a specific mini game to show up that was created for the event, and if you win that mini game, then you get an exclusive prize. And then you would have like other events like I don't know, work at a pizza place, where you create like you deliver like 10 pizzas or something like that, and then you get like an item. Like it's basically just like something that it's basically like an excuse for Roblox games to get free promotion by Roblox by incorporating their games into the event, by having you do like a specific task, and then you win like a virtual prize for your avatar. That's kind of what it was. And so that's what the formula for 2015 was like, the Egg Hunt 2015, where you would play 3 games. I don't remember what these 3 games were. I'm pretty sure one of them was Twisted Murder, from what I remember. And you would play each of these games and win eggs inside of those games. I could be wrong about this. Like it's been a while since I've like heard about news about Egg Hunt 2015, but I definitely know that from player feedback, 2014 and 2015 were inferior to the 2013 Egg Hunt. And so because of like this like steady downfall of Roblox egg hunts, Roblox decided to turn themselves around with 2016. Now 2016 egg hunt was the first ever egg hunt that I played, and I remember playing this with one of my good like IRL family friends, who I've known for a very long time and who also loves playing Roblox. 2016 was the first egg hunt that I played, and it was a pretty great start to an egg hunt, because I can definitely tell that the 2016 egg hunt was better than the 2015 and 2014 one. I don't know if it's better than the 2013 one, but I digress with whatever people say about 2013 versus 2016. I really liked the 2016 egg hunt because that was the first egg hunt that I played, and it followed a similar formula to the 2013 egg hunt that didn't have so many bugs like the 2014 one. Like I loved 2016. I also remember doing the 2017 egg hunt because if you like watched my previous videos back in the day, like I had like one video for every egg in the 2017 egg hunt. Like that was the first egg hunt where I would like actually record tutorials on how to obtain each egg, and I would have that as a video for each one. Like that's why, like if you just look at my videos, it's just a cluttered mess of mostly just tutorials of how to get each egg from the egg hunt 2017. But other than like recording my tutorials on the 2017 egg hunt, I still had a great time with the egg hunt. Like every egg hunt experience I've had was like really good. Like the 2016 one was really good. The 2017 one I think was better than the 2016 one because like it utilized like the idea that you can teleport to different areas in the game, and the egg hunt wasn't just one world, it was one hub world, and you can teleport to so many different worlds in order to obtain different eggs. Like I think Roblox was like starting to like find their formula for Roblox egg hunts, and 2017 was definitely a step up because it incorporated different worlds into like different themes and being able to increase their wide range of eggs that you can get during a Roblox egg hunt. And now 2018's egg hunt Oh, that was my favorite egg hunt. That was actually like one of the best egg hunts I've ever played. I'm pretty sure it is the best egg hunt that I've ever played because like again, it took what was Roblox Egg Hunt 2017 and made it even better. You had quests, you had currency, you had like such beautiful worlds that that was inside of Roblox Egg Hunt 2018. Like they had a team dedicated to making this the best Roblox Egg Hunt. And like soon in the future, I want to like make like a deep dive video on like how great Roblox Egg Hunt 2018 was, just to like talk about my experiences with the Egg Hunt, because I had such a good time with that game. Like I had so many memories with that game. And that was also like the Egg Hunt where I didn't really make tutorial videos on it, because 2018 was like the year where I just like stopped making YouTube videos in general, and I was kind of just off the radar doing my own thing. I just had so much fun with the 2018 egg hunt. There's gonna be no other egg hunt better than 2018, and that's a fact. that's a fact that I'm gonna give for myself. That I'm gonna say. Okay, you can prove me otherwise, because the egg hunts for 2019, 2020, like those were all pretty terrible. I'm not gonna lie, they were like so bad. I'm not really gonna discuss why they're bad. Like if you want to know why they're bad, you can probably just like look it up. But I know from my experiences, the 2019, 2020 egg hunts were so terrible. And I think like 2020 was like the last egg hunt Roblox has ever created, and they just like stopped making events overall. Until like they started making like sponsorship events like concerts, which I will admit concerts are pretty good sometimes. Like the Lil Nas X one was honestly really good, because it was like here's the thing, it's like initially when it started it was broken, but like that's actually what made it charming, because like it was like so broken that people actually made memes about it, and like that actually like fueled like the amazingness of how the Lil Nas X like concert was. It was it was so good and so creative, because it was something that we've never seen on Roblox before. And so like that was actually like some concert events on Roblox are actually really good. I do enjoy some of them. But getting back to egg hunts, 2018 is the best one, no doubt about it. But I think with that being said, I think I'm done talking about Roblox as of right now. Like, I don't know if I can talk about Roblox for a while. Like, I was initially thinking I was going to be able to talk about it for like 2 hours. I was going to have like a podcast style video where I can talk for a very long time. I can talk for like 2 hours without getting tired, and just like call this an upload. I thought I was going to be able to do that, but I'm honestly getting pretty tired. So I think I might just leave it at that. But I hope this video gives you insight on just like getting to know me more as a person, and like I just want you to know me, you know? Like I don't want to be tied down as like the YouTuber who people look up to like get something out of, you know? Like back in the day, I was known as the guy who would like help you obtain virtual items by doing these events on Roblox and things like that. And that's how I got viewers and subscribers. But I realized that I want to be a content creator to be loved by fans who watch me no matter what I do, you know? Like I kind of want to be that person, you know? I don't want to be someone who is used and is not sticking around for me, for like my personality, you know? So that was kind of like my whole intention in making this. I might make like a part 2 to this, or a part 3, or a part 4. Like I might just make this like a daily or a weekly thing. I have no idea. I just want to just talk to you guys, or talk to you personally. Like if you ever want to like get in contact with me, like my Discord is like, my Discord or contact or Twitter, whatever, is like somewhere in my channel. Like I can't be bothered to like put in the description of this video, but like if you want to like get in contact with me, like go for it. If you want to like just bond over like Roblox's past, or just talk about anything Roblox related, like you can talk to me about it. Like I'm down to talk about it. But other than that, I think that's where I'm gonna leave off this video. I don't really know how to end it, other than saying like it's good to be back on this channel. I'm still discovering what I want to do for this channel, like what kind of content I want to make. And so that's where I'm pretty much going to be leaving things off. I'm just going to leave it here. I hope you enjoyed this. If you haven't watched my shorts that I've created, like I created one short. It was basically an informative video about hopper bins. Like if you're interested in watching that, and later today or tomorrow, I'm gonna be releasing a video, another short that's about Roblox knockouts and wipeouts that used to be prevalent on Roblox, but not anymore. So yeah, you check that out. If you guys want to like stick around for this channel, that's cool. Like I'm just gonna be posting whatever I want. I hope you guys can give me feedback on this recording, this podcast style video thing. I don't know like exactly what this is that I'm recording, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll be seeing you guys in the next video, whenever that would be. See ya.